Okay. Hi. This is gonna be a weird one. So, first off, apparently that was not the normal music there. No, that was the normal music. Yeah. So, um, I'm home right now because I have to wait for a package. And unfortunately, this is a very important package. And when it's delivered, the stream ends. I have to go address the package and do some stuff with it. So, um, no matter what, or the stream ends when the mail gets delivered. Okay, so there's that. Um, yeah, but for right now, audio is very bad. Yep. Now, moving on. We're going to be doing different stuff today because I'm home, so we can't work on any of the usual things. So the first thing that you should know is, hold on, I'm just looking at stuff off to the sides because things aren't set up. Yeah, no deck talk, sorry. None of that's working. It's literally not possible to make it work. Oh man, I just totally am not going to have notifications of anything happening. I'm going to have to really be on the ball here. Nakalak, thank you for the Prime sub and for 22. So that's 16 for 22 months there. Thank you for that. Audio sync's probably also horrible. So sorry about that. And then Fear 025 there, thank you for the 18 months of sub there. So yeah. Let's see. So stream never ends. The package is getting late. Probably no. It'll end at the normal time here. It's because that any package terminates the stream. Just those specific one, but yeah. So let's see. Love the ray trace background. Yeah, that's a wallpaper I made a long time ago. So audio sync is okay. That's a miracle because I literally yellowed it at the last moment. So another thing is I wanted to say hello to Shozo Potato, since it's your first time chatting here. There might be more people, I'm not sure. Looks like probably not. Okay. So, looks like you weren't kidding about changing your merch shirts at the office. No, I'm not. I literally only keep the shirts at the office. So, yeah, I don't have them. Is the package TT related? Yes. I mean, in that I do things with stuff. Hold on, sorry. Things are being a pain in the butt off to the side. Why is this being such a pain? Oh no, oh great. Stupid things. Okay. Do you make that background in a program? No, it's Blender. It's just don't read into it too much. Okay, where I'm looking for a thing here. Hold on. Where did I put it? Oh yeah. So right as I was trying to set up the stream, YouTube decided to log me out. Thanks, YouTube. So that was fun. Put that over there. Okay, here's what I'm looking for already. So let me open up this first off. So this is the wiki that is just the generic Tech Tangents wiki, okay? So this is where I ideally catalog things and try to come up with, I can actually see stuff because this is like a normal, real people computer setup, not my weird ones that I have at the office. So I can see that was overlaying the chat. So this is where, if you haven't seen this, I'll put things like, today I actually uploaded all of the photos for the Xerox Memory Writer 645S. They haven't been viewed yet, so I hasn't made thumbnails. And my server's getting smacked around a bit because I'm streaming through it. So, yeah, it's going to take a little while. But on this site, you can go through images for the cards and things like that. So this is my own wiki for just trying to make sure that things that I do, like and maintenance and things, are noted, and that I keep information for myself. But ideally, I want to catalog like everything I own here. And there are some issues with that. So one of the pages that really exemplifies this is the software collection page. And this is an absolute nightmare monster. Oh my gosh, because it's so many things all in one page. MediaWiki is not set up in a way to make this maintainable. And the way that I did this was to literally use, there is it doc here? Can this get to it? No. I don't even remember how to get to this. Sometimes random page lands on it. It's kind of hilarious here. No. Nope. Really likes the Vision Man today. Anyway, there's a doc page for it that shows how I use a bash script to parse a CSV to generate the MediaWiki stuff. So it's a nightmare. The real solution to this is potentially this. Now, it's not actually this. It's Semantic Wiki. So Semantic Wiki, actually going to Wikipedia proper doesn't help. Why did I go to a different page? So Semantic Wiki is not something that you can buy in a box. Don't get fooled by that. Semantic Wiki is an extension to MediaWiki that allows you to tag pages in a way. So if we look at something here, they'll probably show this properly. No, I really hate the doc for Semantic Wiki. It's genuinely terrible. But you can put information. So like, let's say I have this tag that says Apple here, okay? So the way I have this page done is this box automatically makes this a category, and that's not ideal because if we go back to the Xerox here, I think it'll make some things a category. Yeah, so software environment, category, proprietary DOS. That's not really that helpful, and I don't have all these things. But more importantly, so we have release year 1985 here. I have not yet put a device on the wiki page that has the year 1985. So if I click this, we're going to create a new category for 1985. It doesn't automatically generate it, and there's nothing I can do about that. The way Semantic Wiki works is you can create your tag. It works just like that. But then when you generate, you go to your page, it will automatically save this information into a database. And then your category page, 1985, could query the database and find all of the pages that have that tag on it and then bring them back in a list. So you can generate more dynamic content using it. MediaWiki is like static normally. It does not have any dynamic access capabilities at all. About the only thing you can do is go to special pages and then look at categories here somewhere, category tree. Okay, and I think this might even be an extension. I'm not sure. Category star. Oh my gosh. computers, there. You can go to here, search directly for something, and then you can start to drill down, but even this isn't ideal. So it's really not great. So what I want to do is I want to convert wiki.techtangents.net to use Semantic Wiki to make it viable, to make this more dynamic. Now, Caps Wiki does not need this, which is good, because this is going to be bad. Because this is the solution that I'm looking to use to do this. Now, this is Canasta, I guess. This is something I just found this morning while trying to figure out how to get Semantic Wiki working in this through Docker. Because I am running the MediaWiki thing through Docker, and I don't think I can very easily install Semantic Wiki on Docker. And this Canasta thing comes with a bunch of extensions, like way too many extensions, but it includes Semantic Wiki somewhere in here. You can see all the semantic nonsense. So it does have Semantic Wiki. They have Docker images for this, so download and setup. They got somewhere in here, Docker. All right, so you can use Docker, and that'll make this more easily maintainable for me, because I'm trying to put all of the websites that I run in Docker, because I'm running so many of them, so it's kind of a pain. So yeah, that's the goal, is I want to switch wiki.techtangents over to this. Thought about using Wiki.js, so I need a database system. That's the problem. So think about it this way, all right? Let's go back to the software collection. How do I add more pages to this? Or add more items to this? Because right now the way that it works is I have a Google form that I fill out through my phone usually, or something like that. And then it's just saved in a Google Sheets document. So I then have to download the Google Sheets document to a CSV, convert it to MediaWiki text here, then upload the photos manually, and then redo this entire page, because I will have to repaste the whole thing, hope that I don't make any mistakes, and then reload it, and hopefully it works. Now, this one page is absolutely massive. It's ridiculous. Hold on, Vital Knee. Did it just lag? Did it do the frame stutter? Like it does from The Office, where it goes down to like 1 FPS? What? Because I'm at home. How is that happening? So that doesn't have anything to do with the SRT stream from The Office to here. That's crazy. Okay. Good to know. All right. Huh. Yeah. The server, I doubt it's server load, because it doesn't really seem to do anything. It could be bottlenecking stuff. I don't know. That's super strange. Okay. Good to know. Wild, though. Either SRT in general, server running Steam. Yeah, I don't know. That's strange. Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. So it's actually a good test stream. Yeah, it is. It's still SRT, because I'm going from my desktop to the server, and the only reason I'm doing that is because I didn't want to have to set up the multi-streaming stuff, and I did already set this up. I did some kind of fun stuff. We now have all of the main scenes on the server, so technically I can stream from my phone and we can have everything. The chat right there is actually running on the server. It's not running on my desktop. So I can, for example, do this and go to no chat, and that was switched to on the server. So we have some options here. It's kind of interesting. Do I have GPU decode and encode? I do have a GPU in there. I'll take the risk and click settings to see what I am encoding with. We are using NVENC, so this is GPU encoding. So can't do any better than that. Okay. So yeah, that's interesting. Good to know, though. All right, let's get back to the actual subject here. So first let me check. Okay, no new things I gotta see here. Okay, Bookstack was the other wiki-like solution. So here's the thing: I really like the wiki interface. I think this is perfect for what I want to do. So I don't want to move away from a wiki. There are only two options I see going forward: Semantic Wiki, which I don't really like all that much, but I think it's probably the best option. And 2 is something that I couldn't find an example of existing. It probably exists, but I couldn't find one. You know what? I just realized, I don't know why I'm wearing headphones. The other one is trying to find something that allows you to use an SQL server to pull data into MediaWiki, which would then make it possible to create dynamic pages using external tools. So, you can't hear us, yeah. I couldn't hear you before anyway. There's no deck talk running. Actually, creating a software-defined deck talk is a goal. I would like to be able to run the software deck talk on the server and have it do all that stuff. So that would be kind of nice. Anyway, that would be just for when I'm not at the office, so we could have a fallback. So here's the thing. What I could do is if we go to main page and then we go to the manual computer list, which is terrible. If I do this, so test, all right, create page, you'll see that this populates a page with things already. And I could set this up in such a way where I could have it create a page that has all of these semantic wiki tags already filled in, and then on a template box like this, it can make it extremely easy to automatically fill in the data. This is essentially the same thing as the form from Google Sheets. And if I can just do it in MediaWiki, that would be so much better. So that's my goal, is to try and come up with that kind of a solution. If I don't use Semantic Wiki, then I have to create a web form or some kind of other application to do this with. So I think this is the best way to go for right now, as far as I can tell. So probably link the site in the about on the Twitch. I didn't realize I didn't do that. Yeah, I should do that. And also, Cybermonk1331 there. Thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 18 months. I appreciate that. So, all right. I think that gives you an idea of what I'm trying to do today. And there are plenty of good reasons I'm trying to do that, because I still get like new big box stuff in here, and now I have to catalog Sigil 2. But the thing is, I really don't want to have to go through like the whole thing with cataloging it through Google Sheets and stuff. And it would be really nice if I could just do it through MediaWiki and then just have it all in one place. So that's the goal. But getting that done is apparently going to be a pain in the butt, because now I have to switch to Canasta. And I really don't want to do that. So this is what I'm looking at. Importing an existing wiki. Okay, so place all the files mentioned below in the same directory for ease of use. Create an end file. I've already done that. Drop your database and SQL. I have that. Replace existing local settings. Ooh. No, I do have that exported. Okay. So I've got that. I have, excuse me, all of that. Then run this. Okay. So this might not be too bad. But the problem is I also want to use it as Docker. So back up the wiki, already done. I already did that this morning. There have been no changes other than this fake test page that we'll navigate away from, that will delete it. There is nothing new since I did the backup. It's just the memory writer page that was created this morning. Additionally, we're not going to test in prod. Do you think I'm crazy? No. So I set up a QEMU virtual machine using KVM here. We're going to try and test in that, except apparently I did not make a drive big enough to hold the TechTangents wiki, so it's looking like we're actually going to reinstall the operating system onto a bigger drive in the VM. So, yeah. Oops. So, Ariana, the problem is that I'm running it in Docker. I'm running MediaWiki in Docker. Semantic Wiki, I don't think, is just an extension. I'll look one more time. All right. Administration, installation. I think it installs through some complicated PHP thing, because they always want you to use Compose. But if I can install it just as an extension, then I could do it. This is not Docker. It's a QCow machine. I'm not exactly, I don't fully understand this stuff. Hold on. No, this. Config. No. View. Details. Here we go. So, vert.io disk. It's a thing like this. Yeah, I stupidly made it 25 gigs. I don't know if I can reset that. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's not worth it. It'll take like 5 minutes to reinstall the operating system. So, we're not going to deal with that. So back to here. Oh, that's how you click to it, right there. You can hot resize. That would be insane. If I knew how to do that, I would try that just because it would be hilarious. But I don't know how. XML, it's not that. You can use this to make it an actual physical disk, though. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let me get this shut down. Probably just make a new drive. Really doesn't matter. Okay, shut down. All right, I'm pull that off to the side. No, virtual boxes can be resized. Probably, yeah. So, anyway, let's look at this. They say something about using the Git repository instead of PHP Composer. Yeah. So here, this is fun. When they say Composer, they don't mean Docker. There's apparently another Composer. I didn't know that. That sucks. So, yeah, that's annoying. It's some kind of PHP Composer thing, and this is how they want you to install this. So, when it's powered off, there's a tool called Vert Resize. Okay. Probably isn't available in the GUI, is it? And I'm really lazy. Like, I don't want to learn the things. Unless it lets me do it here. Disk, no. Disk mode, no. No. Right-click this. There's not a lot of options there. Let's see. Just make a second drive and mount that. It's so logical, though. Surprised you're not using Podman. I really... Add drive? What do you mean add? Oh, just add another drive. I mean, I guess. Fine. How? Add hardware. Create disk. Create custom storage. Yeah. Bus type. Oh, is that how you can define one? That's like real? Or is that the fake one? LUN pass through? I'm just curious. I've only ever modified or mounted a real disk through XML. All right, real disk, 100 gigs. Disk thing, yada. Finish. Okay. You need to use XML. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, that'll work. All right. Run. Have fun. Okay, go back to here. We'll modify that in a moment. Okay. Let me see if I can figure out a non-composer way to install this while we're letting that boot up. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad I deleted the archive files that I already downloaded. That was smart. One moment. Let me re-download that. All right, while that's going on, instructions, installing, quick install, no, not using Composer, not using Composer, individual file for users without shell access. What is that? Notes repositories using Docker. Okay, let's look at this. Okay. Let's see. Nice chroma key setup. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it took me like an hour to get this set up because I don't have a lot of space for this. Okay. The really hard thing was that I inevitably lean forward, so I have a third light right here just for when I lean forward because these lights get blocked off to the sides and then it doesn't light my face. It's very annoying. All right. Docker. So this is why I always like fail here because their description is terrible. I'm not gonna watch some con talk about installing this in Docker. So Xbox TV, yes, there is a media wiki here. Let me bring up something that'll make this make sense here. So I'm gonna add this. So this is my Docker compose script for media wiki things. Like just straight up, this is how I do this. Okay. So I am using a MediaWiki Docker thing, all right? And there is all of this. So yeah, that one, yeah, I think I link that here, actually. Yeah, it's this. This one was last updated 2 years ago. We're not going to be able to use that. But this is how I do this. I'm already using Docker. So that part's not a problem. But the problem is getting Semantic Wiki into this because it's Docker. So the extensions in MediaWiki are PHP files and they have to run. They normally go into an extensions folder. And I do have that exposed, kind of, individually. Each one is exposed, which is very, very stupid. MediaWiki ships with a bunch of features that are just already classified as extensions. So if you want to maintain base MediaWiki functionality, you can't delete all of the extensions, which means if you want to add extensions, you have to add them individually as far as Docker is concerned. So you can't just expose the extensions folder, because it's not just extensions, it also includes core functionality. So you would overwrite the core functionality, or you would copy these OEM extensions out of it and then put them in your volume. But then the problem is you decouple your updates with the image from the actual extensions that you're running, and then you have to manually update your extensions. It's a wonderful nightmare. So yeah, it's very annoying. So MediaWiki Docker image doesn't have Composer set up for all the libraries. Yes. I have to add extra layers to the stock Docker image. Yeah, that's my problem. Let's see. Usually the stream doesn't work bench bunch monitors. Nice wireless mic connection. But oh my god. Okay, if it were designed by simple 2-year-old Docker image, it would be fine. Update itself to the latest. That is potentially true, but the problem is I don't think this is a compose script. I think this is a build script. And I don't know how to do that, and I don't want to learn how to do that. So we're not going to do that. So here's the benefit of Canasta, all right? It comes with all this stuff. They provide a Docker image. The Docker image was last updated 20 days ago, if I remember correctly. So all that's already. The only problem is that it is so massively much more complicated. Also, it's missing one extension that I want, so I'll have to figure out how to add that. Probably just going to be the same thing as here, where I just slip it in there. Page and Cat, super useful extension. So, yeah. Let's see. You can make compose, build the image before it gets used. I cannot overstate how I'm not doing that. I'm not making an image. I am not learning how to make an image. So, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, I should get this out of the way. And then, where's the VM? Oh, here it is. I was re-downloading the thing. It's still downloading? Okay. Let's see. So we're in the same boat there. You don't want to learn how to make an image either? Yeah, no, I really, really don't. It's not that I can't. It's that I have to learn how and then maintain it. There's a reason that I excessively over-documented all of my Docker stuff on GitHub. It's because I will forget all of this because I don't use Docker. So all of you who are sysadmins, this is like every day for you. This is once a year for me. So if I learned how to make a Docker image, I would do it one time and then forget. And then have this technical debt of my setup that uses that. So I can't do this. I will forget and it'll be a nightmare to maintain. So, see, I had the same issue. Don't use it enough to remember how it works. Exactly. So that's why I ridiculously documented this. Anyway, let's see. It would be really, really nice if there was a way of doing this that doesn't use Compose. It would be so nice. Because then I could add this to the existing setup. Maybe it says admin don't touch Docker at all work. It's not as bad as you think. Avoid yourself forever. When I built images. I mean, that's great if you can do that. Genuinely, all the power to you. It's just that it won't work for me long term. That's the problem. I don't want to have to write my own manual for myself as to how to build a Docker image. That will be a nightmare. Okay, I have the files downloaded again. All right. Oh, thanks. Fresh install of OBS. What you call it? Coming with things. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Let's get that other drive formatted here. Okay. Partition manager. Ultra secure password. Okay. We got our 100 gig drive. New partition table. GPT. Excuse me. Why can't I resize this? All right. New ext2. Why is that the default? ext4. Sure. Whatever. Ooh, you know what? Maybe btrfs. Nah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Apply. Go. Whatever. Don't care. All right. Go. There we are. Alrighty. So that's acceptable. And there we are. Okay. Back to here. We have this. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go back. And I'm just going to move this over to that drive. Okay. So, server with a GUI. This is a virtual machine, not a server. My server does run a GUI, though, because of DaVinci Resolve. It must run a GUI. It's not optional. So, yes, I run a server with a GUI. Additionally, because I render my videos to my server, it makes sense to upload my videos from my server. So I have to use web pages. So I upload through Ubuntu or YouTube web interface. So yes, my server, 100%, definitely always going to have a GUI. Is it even moving the file? That's a good question. F5. I'm going to go with no. Hold on, I think I know what the problem is. Properties, permissions, advanced. No. Okay, hold on. F4, sudo chmod 777 ultra secure password, and there we go. Paste. I use all the Linux versions, a bit broken in some ways. It depends. If you're using Pipewire, it's very broken. If you're using, I don't know if we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this normally. If you're using Xorg, then it's only slightly broken. All right, so there's that. Okay, compose individual file release for users without shell access. Let's look at this. Semantic wiki tarballs will no longer be included. Tarling of individual file release on a machine that allows command line access. Script. What is this? Shell script allows you to create individual file release. Command access to web space replaces the file releases. Done. Okay, bundle the following files and extensions. MediaWiki Core. This is like a whole turnkey thing, though. I don't want this. This is quite literally not what I want. All right, so there's that, and then there's this. And that one, that contains the things I want. Okay, let's go ahead and extract this. I don't know why it named it this weird thing, but all right, there. And I'll let that chew in the background. That'll probably, okay, that's not going to take that long, I guess. So, thought about using something other than MediaWiki. I kind of went over this earlier. I will not use anything other than MediaWiki. So, just checking a few things. Okay. Individual file release seems like literally the opposite of what it sounds like. It seems like the entire distribution of everything you need to run this. So we're going to go ahead and close that. Yeah, we're going to have to switch to Canasta. All right. Yeah. Fun. Enabling extensions. Oh, that's nice. So it comes with everything, but they're not enabled. Okay, that at least makes sense. I was thinking that's going to be an absolute nightmare. Canasta is maintained, yes. The last, here, I'll just bring up the thing. Canasta. Docker image for Canasta, last updated last month. So this has a good update history. January 1st, December 28th, December 11th. So this one is being maintained. It is the basically number one thing that shows up when you want a turnkey solution for Semantic Wiki. All right, so now we have this. Okay, so this is everything we need to make this work, and I can't open this or this on stream, so that's fun, and why multiple monitors is very handy. So, we're going to set this aside for now, and then we're going to continue looking into this, and one of the things I'll be doing is updating this repo with a Canasta folder for adding another way of using Docker. Yay, Docker. Close that. Okay. So, got kicked off chat for a while there. Back to... Oh, I don't know why you would have been. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I want to accomplish next here. Okay, so let's find the Docker thing. Control F, Docker. Okay, capable of running Docker engine, not Docker desktop. That's fine. Docker's requirements. That's not the only place. One of 38. Holy moly. Canasta requires the use of Docker. Okay. I'm okay with that. And additionally, either Docker Compose or Kubernetes. Wait. Okay. So here's how little I know about all this stuff. I thought Kubernetes was just like something totally different. Like completely different architecturally from the ground up. So yeah, Mastodon in Docker is a huge pain in the end. I have had no issues with it. I am running that right here. No problems. I even updated it yesterday. Worked just fine. I did, again, create my own compose file, pass through my own stuff. I am not running the official one, so that's probably helping. This one is different. They have, like, way too many things going on in there, but I was able to figure that out, so. I am using Portainer, yes, on the production server. So, again, we're going to be working inside a VM. My only goal today, all right, we're not going to get this actually migrated today. My goal for today is to set up Canasta in the VM and then figure out how to import the existing TechTangents Wiki data in a way that's usable. Then once I have the process defined, then I can perform the action on the live server. That's my only goal for right now. So, official Docker Compose. I wish I could click things in my own chat viewer, but I can't. Alrighty. Canasta, Docker Compose. Let's look at this. Why is this such a big repo? Why is this an empty folder? I'm so confused. How do they handle extensions, actually? I'm very interested in that. How do they do extensions? User extensions. What is user extensions? I'm not familiar with that folder. Is VM necessary if it's in a separate Docker container? Yes, because I trust nothing. I want full isolation from the production environment. See, here's the thing. I'm not familiar with the MediaWiki user extensions folder. If that exists, I want to know about it. Yeah, I think this might be something Canasta has added. If this is real, then I might switch to Canasta for CapsWiki if this isn't a total pain in the butt. Anyway, the other reason I was questioning this, because basically this could have been a git gist, depending on how this worked. What's a CNF file? I have no idea what that is. Yeah, so I don't think that's standard. I don't know how they're doing that, though. I wonder if they modify... Yeah, they do a fair bit extra. Yeah, I'm wondering if they have... I. This is the dumb thing. I bet it would take, at maximum, 1 or 3 lines to actually have MediaWiki scan 2 folders for extensions. I bet you could make it just like a for loop where it goes through an array of folder locations, or just add 1 more line copy paste of the function call that scans the extensions folder. So they might just do that in their distribution of MediaWiki. I don't want to modify that kind of thing upstream. That would be dumb for me to do, and then lose the base actual official MediaWiki thing. So, interesting. There's installing MediaWiki page. Yeah, the MediaWiki page is the generic one. That doesn't help. So the problem, and I described this earlier, basically, pretend my hand is the folder that is all of the MediaWiki as the... Okay, let me rephrase that. Pretend my hand is the... No, let's do this a different way. One moment. Okay, pretend we have our MediaWiki test folder here, okay? We have the original extensions folder, okay? I don't mind going through this because it would be really nice if someone could point me in a direction that does this. So we have the extensions. Pretend this is MediaWiki, okay? We have the extensions folder. The thing is, the extensions folder for MediaWiki is not empty by default. There'll be things like Upload Wizard that are included in there from the get-go. So there are files in there, which means you can't just expose the extensions folder as a volume on the Docker image because there's stuff in it. And then you can't just put all of your own custom things in it because it's a Docker image. It's write or read only. So the only way you could do this is if you had an extensions custom folder and then had some kind of overlay file system option, but that doesn't actually seem to work in the way that I would think it worked. If you look into like overlay FS, because I've looked into that, it doesn't seem to do exactly what I want. And then it's kind of weird. So if I wanted to have the extension, say, page and cat here in the custom one, page and cat, I can't just have 2 folders that have the extensions with the default ones and then my custom ones. I have to have page in cat show up in the official one next to the official included OEM plugins. And the only way I do that is by having each individual extension exposed as, oh my gosh, hold on. Each individual extension exposed as a volume. That's the only way I can do it. It's not that I don't know how, it's I don't want to know how. It would make sense to make user extensions folder under it can scan recursively. I'm not familiar with that. If it can, I have not experienced that. Do you believe you'd use a named volume and not a file system mount? Will also copy in pre-existing files. I don't know. I tried to look this up and I couldn't find anything about it. But this is one of those things where people who are just in the field and do these things might actually know how. So, not sure to help you needing bring in new ones on top. Yeah, so that's the problem, is that I need the stuff in the folder already to stay. So yeah, here, let's look at this. This is officially what is running on the wiki.tech tangents. So things, this is original, that is original. Those 2 extensions are always in the MediaWiki distribution now. But this, nope, cancel. This and this I added. So they have to be next to each other in the same folder. Do I have Elasticsearch for the current MediaWiki? Maybe. Actually, I don't think so. I don't think I'm using Elasticsearch. No. I'm not using it on that. I am using it on Nextcloud. It sucks. I don't like it. It's really a giant nightmare. Okay, so we have this thing, Docker Compose. Okay, I need water. Hmm. Okay. So let's see. So Docker image for MySQL. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why they're version locking it to 8.0. I don't really like that. Okay. Elasticsearch also version locked. I don't remember what caddy is. I remember reading about it a bunch. Oh, that's reverse proxying, isn't it? Why? Why is that there? Oh man, this may not work. I don't know what varnish is either. Where's MediaWiki? Canasta. Okay, there we go. So it's just straight up Canasta. Alrighty. Hmm. I'm concerned about how Caddy's gonna mess things up. Hopefully, it's not a problem. The problem is that in the real setup, all of the well, I don't need the caddy part, but it's there. I can probably customize. I will customize the compose script. But the problem is, this runs on my server, which is reverse proxied to a VPN, so it's never going to have like direct network access. It has to go through a VPN. So the actual DNS splitting based on domain names for the different virtual hosts happens somewhere else. Read the section of the extension installation page. I mean, I did at one point. They may have changed it. I don't know. Let's find out. Mm-hmm. Not loading extensions from multiple folders. Use custom locations. Okay, this must be done before you can use extensions or skins from non-standard directory locations. Okay. You need to overwrite extension directory or use the second parameter of... Ooh. Is this new or did I miss this? Okay, so I implemented this 6 months ago. Let's see. August 11th. That was the last time I would have looked into this. So let's go to... Is this the first revision of this page there? Wait. Okay, so yeah, this was not documented, I guess, when I set this up. Okay, so that's really good to know. That's super good to know. Okay. Hmm. Anyway, okay. I'm really going to drive you all insane with Docker stuff. I suck at Docker so much, and I also hate it a whole lot. So you're going to see me just be very annoyed at this in real time. There's a reason I didn't do anything live or make videos about Docker stuff. Um, because I can't stand it. Okay. We need a thing here, so let's do this. Okay. Sudo apt install Docker. Let's see. Super secure password. Okay. Because I am, in fact, extremely lazy, we're also going to grab Portainer. Oh, yeah, that's right. They changed it to the annoying community edition nonsense or whatever. Okay. Have dedicated server, run your stuff on it. Don't deal with moving stuff around often enough to care. Yeah, the problem for me is that I'm running so many public-facing websites. That's the real issue. So, okay. Copy. Paste. Docker now found. What did I just install? Oh, that's right. I installed the stupid one. Docker.io. There we go. Okay. I run my own proxy in, so I'm not relying on something else. I don't have a server rack. I just have a server on a shelf. Okay. Now this will probably work. Paste. Access denied. All right, sudo su. Let's do the fun stuff. Sudo su. All right, paste. Go. All right. Paste. The server rack is at the office. How do I handle my encryption? WireGuard. See, Docker does have good manual. Linux is refined that it has. Following it to the T has high success rate. For what I do, I'm okay, but I don't use it ever. So I would have to read the manual literally every single time I run the command. So that's why the less complexity I add, the less irritated I am every single time I try and use it. Hold on. I need to switch this over to use Alt to move windows around. Because I use Meta on my host OS, and that means I can't do that on the guest one. Okay, excellent. Also, let's make this not... This is 1024 by 768. Make it 1280 by 1024. There we are. Apply. Oh, it's so much better. Okay. Keep. See. What was the point of running Docker if you don't care to learn it at all? Because I have 2 copies of MediaWiki, Nextcloud. I need to manage a version-locked version of Postgres. And a bunch of other stuff. Basically, all the garbage that I have in here, I have a bunch of stuff that I run. Mastodon, I run my own instance of Mastodon. I have so many web services that I'm running for myself that it's an enormous pain to try and have them all live on the same hardware without having version inconsistency issues. Like Mastodon also runs with Postgres, but so does DaVinci Resolve, and DaVinci Resolve needs an ancient, archaic one that doesn't work with the same Mastodon Postgres server. So I have 2 copies of Postgres running on my server right now because one has to be old and icky, and the other one is modern and nice for Mastodon. So it's just things like that. Having everything isolated for different things makes life a lot better. Self-hosted champion 2024. I doubt that very much, but I do self-host as much as I can. I draw the line at email because I don't want to deal with being blacklisted all the time, but I think that's the only thing I don't. All right, what are we doing here? I think I can run Portainer now, right? Let's see. 9443. 127.0.0.1 9443. Boom. Fine. 8,000. Really? Not found, huh? I don't think that's correct. All right. What is it like running your own Mastodon? It's fine. I don't really have any issues with it. Yeah, I really don't. I don't think I've had any issues with it once I set it all up in a sensible way. It was HTTPS oh wait, this one is HTTPS. Hold on, HTTP non-S. Okay. How about on the last one if I force it? HTTPS. Oh, there we go. Okay, advance. Yada yada. Accept. Perfect. Okay. Please create the initial admin password. It's going to be a super secure password. Alrighty. We have a problem. Come here. You know you want to be pet. Don't walk on a keyboard, though. Hold on. Whoa, 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 kitty, come on. Yeah, spontaneous cat. Here's a tail. There, tail. Yeah, we are not at the office, no. Alright. There's cat hair flying all over. Alright, he's got his spot to lay on. Yeah. Oh, don't worry, he'll be back once there's a keyboard to walk on top of and lay on. Alright. Oh, the Lady Ironborn, thank you for gifting a sub there. See, if the cat was green, it would be invisible, yeah. He's over here purring up a storm now. So, alright, since, let's see, get heated decay. Oh, heated decoy keyboard, yeah. I'm actually already using a different keyboard because the Model M is a bit loud for him. Miss Cat Action while he's getting your dinner out? Yeah, there's a cat right here. Here's a cat tail. There, cat tail. He's right there. All right. Ultra secure password. Ultra secure password. Okay, password must be at least 12 characters long. Password 12. Password 12. Oh, that's still not right. I mean, the password's not password. That would be crazy. Let's see. What am I using for a mic? A piece of string and a Dixie cup. How about that? Yeah, 1212. Will that meet it? Yeah, there we go. I mean, that's not the password. All right. New Portainer installation. Timed out for security purposes. What? Oh, you know, Dziak, that's actually probably because of my GPU. The, error password too slow, yeah. The, let's see. Actually, is there something I can run to make the GPU very angry very quickly? Hold on. If I, it should be, let's see, this is real. Most likely the GPU. So if we go here, all right, and I just slam a ton of noise reduction on this. All right, so let's add a node before this, okay? We just really crank the noise reduction. All right, and I try to play this. The sound might get just absolutely full of crackles and stuff. Yeah. So I don't know if you can hear that. There's like a yeah. You guys do hear that? Yeah, that's the coil whine from the 3090. So yeah, it's very bad. Um, I don't think you can hear my desktop audio. I'm pretty sure I have that muted. So, um, yeah, there are two noises instead of one. You didn't hear me talking, did you? There's one piece in your house. Yeah, no desktop audio. Um, so yeah, what are we doing tomorrow? Hopefully normal things. Not this. This is going about as slowly as I expected it would. GPU added an extra noise to the one that is already there all stream long. Oh, interesting. There's probably like a base level like noise. So it's both realistically because I'm also video encoding on here. So this package have real-time tracking, not like I can't see where they're driving from, so I'm not going to be able to give you a warning. Yeah. Tomorrow 645S and Jydra? No. Find out it's in the package tomorrow. Is it a long-term surprise? I don't know. We'll see. I'm not saying anything about the package at all. Because I'm not even sure it's real. That's the thing. So, use an online password for super secure password in case you forget. I do not. TDR, fix the PSU on the PreSonus. Yeah, no kidding. I really, really do need to do that. Really badly. Let's see. No, Desiac, because then I know it would be fake. I would be getting a box full of unicorn dust and wishes. Anyway, why is this not working? Need to re-enable your Portainer instance. What does that even mean? I don't know how to do this. I only use Portainer. Docker restart Portainer. Wait, did that actually work? Dude, I just made that up. What? Okay. Deal. That was hilarious. Okay. Oh, yeah, proceed to the local environment. Perfect. Okay, this is what I want. Okay. Oh, that was amazing. All right. See, they reskinned it again. I don't know. This is what it's always looked like for me, but I've only been using it for half a year. All right. Ah, man. All right. Since we're at a progress point, I'll take a moment to be slightly distracted because I got a fun thing here. Look, it's a new DOS game, Quadralian, as you may have seen on Ross Scott's Accursed Farms, because I love that show and Ross's takes on games. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that at some point. It looked delightfully horrible, but that box art is just great. So, let's see. Docker does a thing. Everyone with the work. Yeah. See, now to modify the compose. Yes, that's it. That's what I'm doing. Okay. This, yeah, click the whale. Okay, go to stacks, because why would you call compose scripts? No, you call them stacks. All right, add stack, web editor. Okay, now I need to bring this into, I guess I don't need to bring it into the VM. We can just grab this. And then, how about we do this? Raw. All right, we're gonna grab that. You know what? Let's be sensible. All right, I'm gonna paste this in. Canasta. How do you even spell it? It's a bunch of them letters. You put them together, and then you get the word. No. Yeah, cancel. Here we go. This. See, okay, canasta. Base. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run this unmodified, okay? I need to give it a bunch of environment variables, don't I? So let's go to here and get the env stuff. Where's the environment file? The end example. Okay, here we go. Raw. Okay. Copy. And then home. Docker. Okay. Hold on, let me catch up. Let's see. Dump caddy, also varnish if you don't want good caching. So I'm going to just run it as is. We'll see how it goes. I'm just curious what the setup process is like here. So hopefully run Portainer in Docker Compose. That would be smart. Copy paste works. What? I want to have a look at Dockj, more lightweight Portainer. I don't really care, honestly. I don't. I just want it to work, and Portainer's working so far. Piece of DOS presentation software to image later. Don't know if there's version 2. Didn't know there was version 2 about it. Then showed up on eBay in November. Spent too much trying to get a seller to budge the price. Oh, I hate it when that happens. George Canasta from Seinfeld. How beefy is the home server? Not. From 2012. Dual E5 2690s with 128 gigs of RAM. It's okay. It does all right. I don't ask too much of it. About the video streaming is about the worst that it ever has to deal with. So, yeah. Let's see. Canasta dot env. Actually, canasta base dot env. So, super beefy 12 years back. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, extremely horrible cooling. Like, wow, you can not cool a computer that much? That's amazing. Docker, Canasta base. All right, here we go. Let's see, about as fast, 7800X. Oh, I heavily doubt that. Stack of 7 of those in 1U. Yes, this was a 1U super micro. But now I have it in the 4U because it's chock full of PCIe cards. That make it more beneficial. Like I have an LSI 9300 in there so that I can have 16 hard drives connected to it. The server has so many drives in it that it is wrapped around. It's gone past SDZ. So it does a lot. Like your AIO cooler. Yeah, I would need 2 of those, DZAC, and there isn't space for 1. So that's not exactly going to work. Let's see. I have a rack at home. No, I don't. Famous pile of servers. That's it. Pile of servers. Let's see. YouTube. I'm not running mine open. No. Okay. Yeah, all that looks like things. Whatever. Sure. Sitemap subdir. I have literally no idea what that is. So let's just not worry about that. Sure, okay. Deploy stack. What is after STZ? SE8? No, actually SDAA. It starts making them double letters. Basically the same as Excel. That's what that does as well. 45 disk under HD white. Yeah. So this is just literally the dumbest possible way. We're not even going to explore how the hard drives are set up in the server because I'll just make all of you cry. Just don't even ask. So you know about the room issues. Looking to see if you even had room to run the hoses outside of the case. Even that looked hard. Yeah, no, there is no way. I really am due for some kind of better solution at some point. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. There's too many things I could put money into like that. Like, I'm actually more seriously considering, oh, yay, KDE Wallet. Why did you pop? Cancel. Hold on. I'm going to go kill Wallet, but that may make us have to restart. KDE Wallet, disable, apply. All right. It may have, what? May have failed because of KDE Wallet. The wallet in KDE is a password manager that's built into the system. It's so stupid. Actually, the KDE wallet is more like the fingerprint authentication on Android. Like how some apps will allow you to authenticate who you are by scanning your fingerprint instead. So it's kind of like that, but it's default. And also, I think applications can store keys and stuff in it, and it's encrypted. But nah. All right, deploy stack. It still may fire off KDE wallet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reboot. This is the problem. Okay. Let's restart. Leave page. Restart. I could probably log out and log back in, but I don't have to log back in if I just reboot. All right. Like Sonic motherboard 14900K. So I'm actually considering more seriously Sonic motherboard, the small one. I can't remember. Does it have just one PCIe slot? I think it does, unfortunately. But I would like it if I can do the A380 and the quad deck link. Yeah, there's a small Sonic motherboard. Sonic motherboard MATX. So this. There are 2 slots. They won't work for what I want. Because the deck link quad, pretty sure, yeah, it's 8x. So we would have to fit this in there, and that's the problem. Oh, Card House, this is the lame one. There's a much better Sonic motherboard. Believe me, I want the good Sonic motherboard more than life itself, okay? I really do, but I don't want to have to spend $1,000 on a whole new computer. So, yeah. But there's a full-size ATX Sonic motherboard as well. I don't think it has that cool Sonic silk screen on the NVMe, or on the Southbridge heatsink, though. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, Flare Spire, that particular card, there's no way it would be a good idea to run it in there. It would be a super bad idea. Isn't it just a few stickers? It is, but those stickers make it go faster. You see, you know how that works, right? See, buy motherboard now, wait 5 to 10 years, still the parts are obsolete, junk, but not yet collectible. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Xbox TV's got it. Alright. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. Let's get Portainer running again, maybe. Actually, let's see if it just ran automatically. 1, 2, 7. Oh, yeah. Okay. Admin, password. I think I misspelled that. Password. 12. I mean, secure password, that's definitely a good idea. Ooh, I should have let it save it. Hold on. Can you offer that again? Dang it. Yeah, the big Sonic board would work. The thing is that the big Sonic board won't fit in the case I want. There's an A380 that's low profile. And I would really like to make I want to make a VCR size streaming computer. If I can do AV1, I could have a low performance streaming system that just sends the video to the server, because that's how I'm doing this. So like if I just go over to the server right now, you can see this is video I'm sending the server through SRT. I could send that from anything realistically. So it would make sense if I could have one small server or one small streaming computer that all it does is just make that single video feed, then send it to the server, have it add the chat and whatever nonsense. And then it would be way easier to maintain the streaming stuff. And it wouldn't take up as much space. And the Threadripper system could realize its full potential as a much more useful computer than just sitting there streaming. But right now I need something more powerful than the Z820, which is also E5 2690s. Single core performance sucks on those. So I need the Threadripper to handle it, but it's still kind of not really doing much. So yeah. I probably have that case, Mighty Halo. My VGA capture computer is built into it. It's probably for you. We're totally on track here to actually like get this stuff done. It's probably for you things, but I want to you. So I want to make it hard. Stick the full size Sonic board in this 4U server chassis. No, I don't want a 4U monster. I want it to be small. I'm dumb. I want it to be small. Master base. I do not have a Hot Wheels PC now. Okay. Load credentials from here. Okay. And now we're going to be good. Go. And there's no KDE wallet to get in the way this time. Okay. Oh, but it would still fail. Okay. Why? That's a lot of fails, too. Trying to cool. No, I'm not going to put a big old fancy CPU in there. The whole thing would be built for less than $600. So that would be at the high end, because I already have the case and a power supply. The GPU, I think, is like 150 or something. Yeah, no, it would be the minimum performance necessary to send one video feed. That would be the goal. Okay. Error mounting thing to root FS, varnish, mount, not a directory. You're trying to mount to a folder, vice versa. Well, it sounds like it's a them problem, that they didn't make folders or something. Oh, error mounting oh, wait. I should probably, like, download the whole thing. All right, fine. Hold on. Sudo apt install git vim. Actually, I probably don't want to load this all up. I'll just leave it at that. Normally I have a list of things I install: Vim, ImageMagick, VLC, GIMP, yada yada. But you know we're severely limited on space because somebody, it's probably a cat right here, forgot to check the box to make it a bigger hard drive. Yeah, it'd be the A380. The half here. Look at this. Look at why I want to do this. A380 low profile. This stream is from home. This is what I want. I want to build a computer around this and the Decklink Quad HD and the mini Sonic motherboard, but it won't work because this needs full 16x, I suspect. Actually, be hilarious. I could probably put the GPU on the 1x slot, couldn't I? Have the GPU on the 1x slot, and then have the capture card on the 16x slot. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Maybe. That might actually work. I don't know. I don't know if that would be good enough or not. That's tough. Oh well. Yeah, but it's PCIe 4, and it would actually be 4 on that too. Could break out the NVMe. Oh, that might work. That, extra benefit to that is that there's a problem. Yeah, maybe it could be that. NVMe to PCIe adapter. Oh, I love this. That's so terrible. Yeah, so I might need that anyway because the Decklink Quad is full height card. Why would I want an Intel GPU? For hardware AV1 encoding. The only reason would be to send AV1 video from the office to the house. That's why. SAS controls the NVMe slot. The NVMe drives are in the 16 slot. That's hilarious. So let me bring up the computer case that I already own and want to use. If I go case here, just one moment. Blah, 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 blah. Wow, that's a lot of random stuff showing up for that search. Here we go. So I already own this case, okay? This is a low profile case, all right? So there's a problem for the deck link card. It will not fit. So I'm already thinking the deck link card is going to have to go on an extension cable inside and like be duct taped to the top or something. I'm not really sure. And then have HDMI panel mount ports that get put into the unused spots on the low profile things. So having the deck link already on something like this just kind of works. Like, I don't really have a problem with that. 3D print something, I will, with tape. No, I would probably actually would 3D print something. It might be that it goes in the 5 1/4 inch drive bay. Actually, I could just have it in the front. Have all the HDMI inputs. That would be kind of awesome. Ooh. Okay. Well, the Old Master, I already own this case. I've been looking for a use for it. I already own and really like this case. This case is toolless. It's awesome. Yeah, the AV1 Vulkan decoding is the reason that I think this is now possible, because I can use that with the 1070 that's in the server. So the server could receive AV1 and decode it and then re-encode it into whatever stuff goes off to Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, anyway, the NVMe adapter might be a solution. I'll have to think about that. 4x is enough bandwidth running decklink from M.2. Given it runs at 2.0 speeds, if it's like the quad 2s. Yeah, so I don't know. I'd really have to look into that. Speaking on your desktop at home doing the AV1? No. If it's not the server, it's not acceptable. I refuse to tie my desktop into anything. Anyway, what's going on here? Oh yeah, the files are missing. We gotta download things. Okay. Back to here. SSH or HTTPS. Okay, git clone paste. Okay. Oh, you know what I could do? Could just do this. And then leave it at that. And then Docker compose. Yeah, it's already set up. And then end of example, we just don't worry about because we've already uploaded those. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's do that. I have not actually bought empty Panda discs yet. I do want to do it. Had no idea the 1070 could do it. 1070 cannot hardware decode it. That's where the Vulkan part comes in. I'm assuming the Vulkan part shifts it to actual compute, not hardware decode. Because it doesn't make sense for Vulkan to add proprietary hardware features. All right, let's click the button and see what happens. Oh, that's a lot of errors. Okay, so that didn't work. Why don't you want H.264 VBR over H.264? Well, neither of those are AV1. AV1 just is better than H.265. It really is. So, for the limited bandwidth I have in the office, it would make sense to use the most efficient video codec I could use. So, those, they will not fit. They will not fit, Dziak. The 1070 EVGA card is actually quite small. A 3060 or 4060 will not fit in its place. It doesn't come from the dumb giant ones. So you just go into the folder, copy the end example into... Well, that's not the problem. It wants this, I think. Oh, wait, I gotta put this file there. Oh, hold on. You go back to the drawing board, yeah. My 1070 is small. Not all of them will be, because a lot of 1070s will have 1080 coolers to make you feel like you're getting a big, powerful GPU when you're not. But on the other hand, definitely not going to be overcooled or undercooled. Where is the dot within the port container? Could you have fun with that? I don't know. 2 PCI. Ooh. I'm not ready to make a purchase, and it's not easy for me to click that, Helencroft, but that's very good to know. Very good to know. Oh, also, Taters Games, hello there, and thank you for the Tier 1 sub, and for 23, so it's one of them, and the 4, and that one, 23 months. Thank you so much. Yeah, the cat, wait, Caddy? Oh. Why are these all in weird places? Dot config. Where is that actually, where's the thing that's going? Is that in root? Where does it, hold on, does the error actually have a, like a reference for where these would be? Data, compose, things, whatever. Same folder Docker Compose is in, but they're not. Mighty Halo, I pointed it at the repo. It does the same problem. Look, deploy stack, pointing it at the repo. Fail. Didn't work. I have the web editor cannot point to a folder. That's not how it works. You can upload a single file, but that just populates the editor. Git. Here, Docker Compose. Okay. Deploy. Not gonna work. Oh my gosh. The problem isn't this. Error. There you go. What do you mean use the folder? There is no way to set a folder. There is no way to set a folder. There's nowhere to put a folder in this. Yes, not via Portainer. I'm not doing it anyway except for Portainer. So there's the misalignment. Now, I'm not doing CLI. No, I'm doing Portainer. Sorry. Let's see. Do not edit this file. Any edits you make will be overridden in future updates of the Canasta stack for Docker. Wait, they're not called compose scripts. They're called stacks. I hate that. TPT Sam, I'm complaining about Docker a whole bunch. That's realistically what's going on. Ideally, I am modifying the way that the Wikidoc Tangents page is hosted, or at least coming up with a way of testing a new way of doing that, but I'm running into roadblocks. You're being awkward to avoid shell. I don't hate the shell, I just hate Docker, and this puts me at arm's length from Docker, and I like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. I think my problem is whatever this is. All right, let me ask a thing. What would the command look like? Well, maybe the wiki might actually or the thing might say. Setup documentation. No, just takes me back to the same page. Come on. Installation. Blah, blah. No, that's a fail. Control F, Docker. Hold on. Not Docker. Docker. I am CD'd into the repo right here. Just Docker Compose up, that's it. Docker Compose. Sudo apt install Docker Compose. Wait, why is there a dot? Oh, because it's finding files in the folder. Copy env sample to .env. Okay. Boom. Well, now I have both installed. Docker, compose, up. Fail. All right. Sudo su. Docker, not Ducker, Docker, compose up. Well, that did things. Man, it's not my fault sudo isn't spelled with, well, I have mail to attend to. So, we'll let this run for just a second, and then I have to go. Man, it's sure doing a whole lot of things there. Jeez. Wait, does it just keep restarting? Is that what's happening? Snacks. Yeah, cancel it, whatever. We got an hour and a half in. Can I ask the Docker compose? Here we go. It's doing things. Web. Let's see if this runs here. Web. Wait, it's probably Caddy that I have to go through, isn't it? It's in, oh, it's not in that. It's in this. Okay, well, that's a lot of stuff. Local settings.php not found. Please do stuff. Which one of these is exposing things? There it is, 443. HTTPS. Connection failed. Okay, fine. Non-HTTPS. Still failed. Why? Okay. Why is it so cranky? F5. Oh, yeah, it's probably this, isn't it? No. Where'd he get started? Well, that's its fault. It shouldn't be doing stupid stuff like that. Local host. Oh, here we go. Wait. Hey, that's a success. There we go. All right. We're gonna have to call that for now here. All right. So yes, we did actually accomplish this. All right. So I can do things, as you can see in the background there. So probably still want to dump Caddy later. Yeah, most likely. So we will have that. Just one moment here. If we're gonna do a thing here. Yeah, come on. You're gonna like it. Meow. There we are. So, do you want to be visible at all? How are you doing this so good? I swear there's a cat here, okay? Kitty. There you go. For like half an hour here before the stream actually started, he just sat right here getting pet. But this time he doesn't want to be here. So, all right. I'm going to pet a kitty while we run the outro here. So, all right. I am going to go handle some mail. I will continue on this on my own after doing the mail stuff. And then I will see about potentially replacing the wiki.techtangents stuff with that. It would be really nice to be able to have Semantic Wiki in there. So hopefully that ends up working out. But yeah, for right now, I have to go do mail things. So thank you all for being here on this very unusual stream with apparently horrendous audio and putting up with that. It'll be better tomorrow because I'll be back at the office. So that will be nice. So yes, let's see, Beth said no excuse for printout to be out of date, but it's February. Ah, yes, but I have a solution to that. There is no printout. Haha. So, don't even have to worry about that. So, yes. Hi. So, yeah. All right. Thank you all for being here. And I will see you tomorrow.